Okay, hey friends. So the last thing I want to share with you is thoughts on trolls. So if you're an entrepreneur and you want to make your own YouTube channel, you want to start sharing more of your photos, you have an idea for business, whatever, you're always going to find that there's going to be people who don't quite agree with you or people who are going to quote hate on you. So this is quite interesting because, you know, if you read some of my best friends on YouTube leaving their nice comments, you'll see that there's some people who don't agree with me, they don't agree with my opinions, and that's totally cool. But the reminder that I give you is that realize that if you're doing something and then you start getting hated on, you start getting trolled, or people start criticizing you, you're doing a good thing and you're actually becoming more successful. So let me explain my reasoning. I actually measure success not by how much money you make or how many views you get or how many followers you get, whatever. To me, success is all about having the confidence, having the brazenness, having the conviction in your own ideas, and realizing that what you believe in to be your personal truth isn't necessarily going to be true for everyone else. But if there's a potentiality of it helping at least one other human being on planet Earth, it's worth sharing. And it is human nature to fall victim to the status quo bias. So the status quo bias means most humans don't like change, and therefore whenever there's somebody out there who challenges the preconceived notions of anything, of course the people are going to feel personally attacked and offended, and therefore they're going to find it's their personal duty to bite back at you. I think society advances, I think society gets better from entrepreneurs like you who have the craziness, who have the brazenness to put yourself out there, to share ideas or concepts or thoughts which might be unpopular. And realize that trolls, alright, that's so funny, I have so many things to say about it. Okay, so let's say you want to start your own YouTube channel or you want to start your own business, whatever, but you're worried about trolls or negative people or haters getting to you. Okay. So this is the psychology of a troll. First and foremost, it actually might not be somebody who's being a troll for the sake of being a troll. It could be someone who's hyper intelligent and very smart, and they just genuinely disagree with you and they feel that it's their personal or moral imperative and their duty to make sure that your false opinion doesn't get shared. So they're actually being genuine to themselves, so that's the first type of person. Second type of person, people who wish they are you, who wish that they could be you, people who wish that they could take the same risks as you, and they feel a little bit upset or envious that you're being successful and they aren't. Okay? Third type of person. Then you have types of trolls who actually, in fact, might have mental issues. I've actually met some trolls in real life. They're actually kind of, on the outside they look like normal people, and they actually are really cool people, but they've gone through some sort of trauma, like a death in the family, or something really shitty happened to them, or I don't know, they might be slightly schizophrenic or something. So it's a little bit sad that, in fact, you might have to pity some of your trolls because they actually might have some really bad mental diseases or problems. And a stoic way of thinking about this is that a doctor doesn't get angry at a sick patient. The doctor treats the patient because it's not the patient's fault that they're sick. So same thing with people with mental diseases. You can't blame them for their behavior because they're almost like a rabid dog. They don't know any better. Or they're like a baby crying on the airplane. You can't help it. So there's that. And practical ways to overcome the fear of putting yourself out there because you're afraid of trolls, messing you up. I would actually, this is so unpopular, but I would actually recommend you to not read comments or not look at your subscriber numbers, whatever, just block these numbers or just try to avoid looking at them, because I know for myself too, is like, to be honest, whenever I see myself doing some sort of videos that I personally believe in, I get a lot of downvotes or people leaving these negative comments, it kind of demotivates me to keep following my own voice. So now what I do is I've used AdBlock Plus. There's a block element tool in it that I literally hide my views and I hide my upvotes, downvotes, and my follower numbers, and I disable my stats for myself. Because, of course, when I see these numbers go down or people leave negative comments about me, it puts me in a bad mood, it puts me in a sour mood, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to help other people out there. Why aren't they, why are they essentially being so mean? And it just kind of puts me in a sour mood. So just try not to look at that kind of stuff. And my suggestion too is that, yeah, even just as a logical thing, think about the person you admire the most, the person you think is the most awesome, like whether it be the Beatles or Kanye West, Jay-Z, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, whatever. Think about how many haters and trolls they have. And so logically and physically and theoretically, no matter how smart, how talented, how genuine, how awesome you are, it's like physically impossible to please 100% of humans on planet Earth. And that's just part of the game, and that's cool. And so don't think about the 99% of people in the world who disagree with you, people who hate you. Just think about the small 1% of people who are very also dedicated and loyal to what you do. So the way I think about this is think about your one ideal viewer, your one ideal fan, or your one ideal friend. You're creating for that one individual. So often when I'm making these videos, I think about my buddy Freddie Prince, I think of my buddies Aaron, I think about these few people that watch my videos or read my blog posts who actually do get something out of it. So like even my buddy Amit. And these are the people who really do believe in what I believe in too. And these are the people I'm trying to reach. I'm not trying to, change the minds of a million bajillion people, just a small few individuals. So try not to think so much about the haters. Think about the few small supporters or followers or fans that you have. These are the people you're trying to reach. These are the people you empower. So once again, have the confidence in yourself, your crazy, brazen, foolish ideas in life. Put yourself out there. Realize that, yes, if you're willing to take a risk, you are a photography entrepreneur. You got this. For more information on how to empower yourself and fulfill your dreams and put yourself out there, check out my course, Ultimate Photographer's Guide to Photography Entrepreneurship. Link in the description below. It's going to be such a cool opportunity for you to take your photography and your skills and your ideas to the next level. Excited to have you. Peace out.